Good morning. Happy St. Louis Day. Happy Pi Day. Happy March 14th. And most of all, I'm welcoming you to the start of our severe weather season. And we are going to be starting off with a bang. Today, our main key points I want to touch on is that tonight's going to be mostly a wind and tornado driven threat. While I can't rule out a few large hailstones, that is not what I'm most concerned about. I'm concerned about these widespread 80-mile-an-hour straight line winds, which can cause the same damage as a weak tornado, taking shingles off your house, definitely moving furniture down the road, or even breaking off some decent sized tree limbs. But we could also not just have some weak tornadoes, but stronger tornadoes, and I think we'll have a fair amount of these tornadoes. We have the stronger side. I think they'll be a little more isolated, but I definitely think that it's going to be likely that we'll see at least one or two of those around our general region. Timing wise, onset's going to be right around 7 to 10 p.m., at least here in the St. Louis region. If you're out in Columbia, it's going to be probably just a little bit earlier than that, around 5 to 6, but that's not much of a difference for what would be roughly a 2 hour drive because these guys are going to be very fast moving. They're going to be here, there, and gone before you even fully register that they're there. So make sure that any plans that you have in advance, make sure that you're ready for if, or dare I say, when you go under a tornado warning. These guys are also going to be nocturnal. So if you're like, I want to go sit on the back porch and watch it, I get that. However, I don't recommend because, again, they're going to be faster than what you can process really that they're there. But also, you're not really going to be able to see anything unless lightning lights it up. But I personally would not take that threat. So I'm going to walk you through what I believe our timing will look like here. So this one model, I'm a little limited on what I used to have, but this model here runs a little bit later than what I think it'll actually be. So I'll walk you through the times here. This will start us right around 10 a.m. this morning. We'll have some storms probably firing down southwestern Missouri. As we step forward, little by little, you can see there's a little bit of moisture left over, but truth be told, not a whole lot. And I think we'll clear out, maybe get some clouds, some sprinkles. But our back end storms are going to be those guys that are right around Kansas City right there. That's what I'm going to start getting concerned about. And as we step forward here, that's where they start to go. Looks linear, but I think there might even be some discrete action there where you could have these individual supercells that are capable of producing some larger hail, but definitely going to have that rotation involved where I think we could have the chance to see some tornadoes on the ground as far out as Highway 63 out in central Missouri, and they'll continue to track further east. This is stepping us forward. This is roughly 6 to 7 p.m., and here we go into 8, where I think that's really where it's going to start to lay on us here in St. Louis. And again, these guys, very quick moving. So once you know that they're there, be prepared to take action immediately. And they'll push their way out, and they'll be clearing out of here probably by midnight. While it's a nocturnal threat, I don't think it'll be an early morning one, so probably just stay up a little bit later after you get off work today. Now, I want to walk us through these threats. So this is our SPC, or Storm Prediction Center, their outlook, and I think they do a pretty good job of it. Our main threat area is going to be most of eastern and a bit of central Missouri. That's where you're going to see some of the worst weather that we've got. And again, those main threats here are going to be our winds. I think it's going to be very widespread, straight line, strong winds. I think they're going to be some very, very strong ones. So just keep that in mind. I don't want that to skip past if you're only thinking about tornadoes, because even if you don't get hit by a tornado, I think you're going to be hit by some winds. And then also our tornado threat. There we go. Our tornado threat's really localized over central to eastern St. Louis. However, again, as those storms produce, depending how quickly they strengthen up, there's definitely that possibility that they could become tornadic further out west, even into a little bit of western Missouri, but probably a little bit more towards the central region. So just a couple final tips I'm going to leave you with today is that know where to go during a tornado. You want to go to the lowest level, the most interior room possible. Don't be outside. If you are outside, say in a car, and you're going under that tornado warning, find a gas station immediately. Find some place that you can go in that has safety inside of like a gas station or fast food restaurant. Their deep freezes are normally the safest places, but sometimes they'll have separate severe weather shelters. Be safe, be smart tonight, and be aware. Thank you.